The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs. Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours.
The snap to our hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel? Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter?
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh my God.
I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
Out of here! Get on the jet!
Who are you?
I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
And that was Spider-Man Far From Home. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. What's up, YouTube, man? We finna break down this Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. And let's just break down what's really going on and what's really might happen. Spoiler warning, of course, just in case I'm right. This scene right here, I feel like this is just picking up right after Endgame. Tony died, him trying to figure out things. And right here, listen, I got a theory. What if that's Norman Osborn that just bought that building? Come on now. It makes sense. That's how you introduce a big star like that. That's a stud. And then it picks up. I feel like the beginning of the movie really going to be Spider-Man just fighting crime, just trying to be a kid, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you know, and then Nick just trying to get in touch with him because he's the next big thing. He's the next up. He's been in space, of course. You heard Nick. Bitch, you been in space. So he just been avoiding him, but you can't run from Nick Fury. You can't run from Nick. If Nick pop up in Tony's house, he'll pop up on you. And I feel like he just take Peter and just introducing him to Quentin Beck. And he just tell him about the multiverse, tell him how everything done changed, and how he's fighting these elementals, which are like Sandman, which apparently is not like the Sandman from the comics. This Sandman look more monstrous, where the Sandman from the comics look like a human, you know? So they from his universe, so we might still have a Sandman in the 616 universe. And then he talking about Hydro Man, which also looks like a monster, where the Hydro Man we're used to looks like a human. You know, so I feel like everything's just different from the universe, which he's not telling us what's different. He's just saying that everything is similar. And then we got Molten Man, of course, which is Molten Man. He always looked like that, looked like a big old monster. So that was the same. And he's just telling, he meet Mysterio by Mysterio coming and destroying them for him, helping him out, which might be a crazy twist. They say it's a big twist. just like the comics, Mysterio is not who he seemed to be. So don't be surprised if he's not who he seemed to be in this movie. The next scene we got Peter just talking to MJ. MJ saying she know who he is. And that's just reminiscent of Spider-Man 2, if anybody's seen Spider-Man 2. And I feel like this scene right here, this is the carnival scene from the comics where Mysterio, I feel like Mysterio really going to change to a villain right here. This is when Mysterio changes to a villain. And this is when we finna get this epic scene that I'm finna show you now. This the scene. If that scene don't get your blood boiling, I don't know what will. Man, this is gonna be an amazing movie. I feel like all the twists that we're speculating is really gonna happen. And let's just recap of what we talked about in this breakdown. Let's recap it. Okay, Oscorp is gonna take over Tony Stark's building. I feel like that's who bought it. Oscorp, Norman Osborn is gonna take over, and that's where we gonna get the Green Goblin, and that's where it's gonna lead to Sinister Six, and then Harry gonna come in. I feel like Harry gonna come in during college. Mark me down. I'm telling you, I'm right. Mysterio, he started off good, where he's pretending to be good, saying he's from an alternate universe, which he's probably telling the truth. But in actuality, he's actually a bad guy, and the elementals are created by him. He created them. So watch out for that. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you the truth right now. Mark me down. And then Peter, you can run from Nick Fury, but you can't hide from Nick Fury. It don't matter how many calls you decline, he will still pop up and tranquilize your homeboy. So you can't run. You can't hide. That's Samuel L. Jackson. He got you. I'm sorry. But that is it for this breakdown. We broke it down. We broke it down. We broke it down. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment if you new. Let me know what else I should react to. Your boy out.